welcome in. This is the TACN Gold Club Fantasy Football Podcast, Episode 3, which is Week 11 of the 2023 fantasy football season. I've got two guests with me tonight. One of them is a redemption. We've got Samson coming back on after our very first episode. And as always, we've got Justin Floody. How you guys doing?
Good. Happy to serve my sussy. I'm back.
It's good to see you here on time.
Hey, I'm finally recovered from my crazy October. Not drunk, not at a work event, not at kickball, not sick.
You just got
Life is good.
drunk November coming up now with Thanksgiving and Georgia Tech and everything else that happens.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Yeah.
Ludacris is going to be there.
Yeah, I'm not going to miss Ludacris.
Throwback.
I know.
I think I was talking to Vince about that this week. I saw Vince Leone. I met him at the hotel by the airport to pick up some elk meat that he had processed. As me and Emily were flying back from Phoenix, he was flying out. He was actually flying to Dallas to get 3 PJs ready for some billionaire's wedding in Paris that his company was chartered to fly all these wealthy friends of the billionaire from Dallas to Paris. So he was going there to get it all set up. Yeah, crazy life. So I met him just at the hotel and he gave me a little cooler of like sausages and meats and stuff. Very good. He and his dad have like really taken to hunting and processing and like doing all their own stuff. It's cool.
Is he still out California?
No, he was in Seattle most of the time. He did a stint in California for Boeing, and he worked at Boeing for like a decade, but he recently just quit like a couple months ago, and he's taken over his mom's charter plane business. So this is kind of like the beginning of him. I think he said he's taken like 15 flights already this month. Like he's just constantly going.
Damn.
Living the life. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Get it in before the climate taxes come in.
Oh, are we getting political now already?
No, it's just PJs.
People come here for the fantasy talk. They want an escape from the politics.
Oh, it was more pointed towards Taylor Swift.
Act out of here.
All right, you guys want to play a game of 2 puds and a stud?
Is it 2 puds and a stud or 2 studs and a pud?
It is 2 studs and a pud, and I think I stay 2 puds and a stud every single time. And I kind of want to just switch it to like puds and studs, putter stud, like I don't know, because Floody was very loose with his interpretation last time, which I liked. I do like blurring the lines a little bit, but you could have 6 puds if you want to just roast everybody this week. So it's not a hard number, but as just to kind of like err on, let's be nice at first, and then we can call out some puds. But yeah, 2 studs, 1 pud. Who wants to go first?
So my stud matchup is Holt versus Bama. 6-win Holt, 6-win Bama. It's a great matchup. Probably playoff implications.
Huge playoff implications. That was actually one of my studs too. I think the winner is probably locked into that 3 spot.
Yeah,
for sure. At 7-4, yeah, they'll be in.
Yeah, they do have low points for, so the loser might be in trouble. Sam, if you win this week and the loser loses, you've got a lot more points than them. So it's kind of like an early playoff matchup for them.
Yeah. Hopefully things turn out. I went ham on the waiver wire. But I'll save that one. I have something prepared for that one.
That one, what? You still have the floor?
Oh no, I have a slide prepared for the waiver wire. I'll save that. I'll save that till after my pud.
No one's brought content
multimedia presentation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. My second stud matchup is me versus T-Stout, like you guys mentioned. 5-win versus 7-win. Birthday matchup. Hopefully the earlier birthday comes out on top. Not from a year standpoint, just the 24th versus the 25th.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know your birthday was in November.
No, he's already looking forward to January, thinking he's in the Super Bowl over here.
No, me and T-Stout's birthdays are back to back. So.
Yeah, we know.
Well, just in case you guys didn't know.
We hear about it every year.
Clearly, I didn't.
Oh, man.
And then Do I just go straight into PUDs?
Yeah,
Should I,
roast them.
should I close out?
Who's
All
a
right.
pud?
Now
The
go
PUD
around. Wait,
matchup.
let's do studs all around first.
Okay, we want to butter everybody up first.
Yeah.
Who you got?
All right. First off, I have 2 stud players in a stud matchup. So stud player number 1 is my man Devon Achan coming back this week.
Oh,
Finally.
wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Picked him up for all of my waiver budget. Benched him week 1. Played him week 2. Injured week 3 since I've had him, and then he's been out ever since. So it's been a solid year for me if you're following that trend. So let's go, Devon Achan. Bring me back to glory.
Is he the most anticipated return mid-season player ever?
No. There's definitely been others.
I don't know. He scored 40 points back-to-back weeks and then just poof, vanished. Like it's a crazy story arc.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there's been like 6-week injuries from the beginning of the season on that have been hyped. But
I guess Justin Jefferson's almost as equal even in this season.
True. If he comes back. Stud number 2, Josh Dobbs.
Okay.
I mean, he's lighting up right now. He's on fire. Not much to say about that.
Have you seen so there's been a Creed renaissance, which I almost did Creed as one of my studs, but I didn't want to get thrown in the pool. But I do feel liberated now that we're allowed to like listen to Creed and Nickelback and Pearl Jam and Dave Matthews Band. Like I think we're far enough removed from those days where it was a pool offense. And Creed's all over the place. The Rangers had Creed. Kirk Cousins was playing Creed, and now Josh Dobbs tweeted out a Creed video last week that I love.
Yeah, because the Vikings copied the Rangers. The Rangers were playing it in the World Series, and that story got out, and the Vikings were on like that 4-game losing streak or whatever. And they were like, we got to try something different. They started playing Creed in the locker room, and then they've been on a 5-game win streak, so they haven't stopped playing it every week. So when Josh Dobbs came in, he brought it on to himself too because of that.
It's all connected. Nothing's ever a coincidence in this world. I'm just so gullible.
No, they just copied the Rangers. All right, but no, really my favorite matchup of the week is Herman-Brian matchup.
Oh.
I mean, Herman is it's the top versus the bottom. It's the same position Brian wants in bed from Herman. So they're just gonna keep that going.
That was good.
But like Herman, a weak ass showing last week and barely got the win.
Woo.
It
Monday Night Miracle. Let's go.
To the last minute and a half of the game for him to get less than 1 point more than me. And I only put up 70. Like, pathetic. So, Anyway, Herman's projected less than Brian, and Brian is the worst team in the league. So, I think Herman's.
Are there any stakes on this matchup?
No, there's not. I haven't done stakes in a while just because I lost a lot of money last year at the beginning of the year, just stopped betting. But I don't feel good about this one either. I mean, Justin, what's your favorite thing to look forward to about this match? Just that I might lose to Brian?
Yeah, I think
redemption for last week.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I have you as my favorite underdog. Because you shouldn't be 2-point underdogs to the worst team in the league, despite what happened last week. Like.
So that's a good segue, and I'm gonna. Well, do you have another one? You're good.
I can wait.
Oh, I was gonna ask if you're gonna put just the tip into Brian if you won. Is that the stakes?
I don't think that's good for me if I win. What's up? I'll get divorced. That is a good segue though, because I'm gonna flip it around. I know we said puds first, but my studs first. Dude, I can't. My brain sees the word stud, and I just read pud. I think it's just anything like that.
The lifestyle.
That word is burned into my brain. Brian is my pud for that reason, but there's so much more to it. I don't know if you guys know, but Brian only lost 1 game last year. He's very proud of that. Do you know who he lost to? This guy, the worst team in the league, right? So I hung that over his head. It was funny. Now I'm about to hopefully do it again and just totally invalidate how cool a 1-loss season was. Because if I do it the next year, it's over. So last week he was all hyped that Justin was going to beat me. It didn't happen. Now this week, it's the lowest projection I've had all year. It's not good. My team, I'm starting like waiver wire people. He's very excited about it. He just texted me from the bar with Rohan. I invited him to come on and talk, but I think he's being a top and bottom out there already. But he's already talking shit. The thing is, he hasn't broke 90 since week 3, where he got 90.0. So he stinks. He sucks. Up until last week, I hadn't gone below like 105 since week 2. But the tables have turned. Everything's upside down. I'm nervous. I probably should push some stakes on it. Maybe I'll text him after this and see what we do. What's the move? Buffalo Trace? Is that the standard?
That's his standard.
That's what
you
his
can do
is.
whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. No penetration. I'll text him and find something. So that was my pud. My stud number 1, Sam took. Bama versus Holt matchup. We already talked about it. It's great. I'm excited. We've got some good matchups. But stud number 2 is the NFL. We've got 8 days of awesome football coming up. Tonight, awesome, right? Baltimore, Cincinnati. I love Joe Burrow. Sunday.
They just kicked off.
All right. We got to wrap. Sunday, it's just football. Red zone. Everybody loves football. Monday is an epic game. Kansas City, Philly, Super Bowl rematch. Taylor Swift everywhere, right? She's a Philly girl. That's going to be awesome.
Swifties are meeting the Kelseys, the parents.
Wait, she's a Philly girl? I thought she was a Kansas City girl.
Well, Kansas City fan now from Philly, right?
Sam just outed himself as a new Swiftie
just
over the last month.
Steven Swift. Hey, this is going on YouTube. I want you to know.
I want the positive comments. Yeah, I don't want the Swifties coming after me. So that's an awesome game. Then, of course, Thanksgiving, Thursday games. And then we have a Friday game, first ever Black Friday game. So these next 8 days, buckle up. It's going to rock.
Yeah. And then Christmas. I was looking at the schedule for Christmas. The NFL has 3 Christmas Day games. They're all at the same time as the NBA Christmas Day games. So they're just
I remember when those came out.
Balls all over.
Pardon My Take went through, and it's like all of the teams that they wanted to use for basketball, right? It's like Milwaukee because of Green Bay, LA because of LA, Chicago, maybe Philly, Miami. Like it's all the big basketball cities.
Niners.
It's just like fuck you, yeah. Golden State, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's all super exciting. We're about to be in the best part of the year. Basically, since when Thanksgiving starts, we're just kind of in a drunken stupor through New Year's, watching football, living the dream.
Hell yeah,
so
the best.
That was all mine. I skipped and did it backwards. Let's hear y'all's puds. I guess we'll go around the horn again. Sam?
My pud matchup was number 1 versus the Sacco.
Oh, look at us.
It's going to be
mind meld this week. We're lockstep.
Yeah, because if Brian wins, that would be great just to knock Herman's team down. Herman wins, sucks. Don't want to hear about this.
Y'all need to worry about your own teams, just like Brian. Just win. Like, don't worry about what I'm doing over here.
I can't, so I have to.
You're not doing nothing. It's juice.
I did try to change my team name this week, and I have a little thing. Thank you for reminding me. I was going to forget. Don't let me. I have a little visual presentation at the end as well related to my team.
Well, shit, all right, let's hurry up and get to that then. Are you done with your picks?
Yeah, do your pud.
That was my pud, yeah.
Yeah, my pud is Georgia Tech men's basketball. I mean, we lost to UMass. Wait, hang on. I'm sorry, UMass Lowell, whoever
not even
that is.
Yeah.
We shot 56% from the free throw line. Embarrassing.
What made you think that we were going to be good?
The first on the hype, the Stoudemire hire, and then
we got no 4 stars. Got no blue chips.
The number 12 transfer class in the nation. So like we had a lot of talent coming in. We got a lot of height. Number 5 looks like he wants to be Giannis at times, but then at other times he's Ben Simmons. So he pretty much fucking sucks. But like I don't know. We could get there. We play shit D because we're lazy, and then we can't hit anything from the free throw line, and it's costing us games. But anyway, that's my pud.
I got another stat for you about Georgia Tech men's basketball.
All right, lay it on me.
18%. That was the seating capacity from Tuesday's game.
I almost texted you to see if you want to go to a game this season.
No, absolutely not.
It is dead in there.
I didn't go when we lived 100 yards from it.
Yeah,
I didn't either. But we could get a ticket in like the 3rd row for like $10.
No, it's Hawks season. If there's any basketball I'm watching, it's Trae Young.
Do you have tickets again this year?
Yep. Went and saw a terrible loss last night. Fucking New York.
See, you could do the same thing at Tech, but be a lot closer.
No, but I want to see good basketball.
Well, don't go to a Hawks game. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? We made the playoffs the past 4 years.
Half the league makes the playoffs.
No, way over half the league makes playoffs. 12 out of 20? Is that 12 out of how many teams are
Are
in
you
the
counting the
East?
play-in?
There's
Is not the
30 teams.
playoffs.
I think 66% of the league makes playoffs.
The play-in is not the playoffs.
16 teams of 30, right?
It's 16 out of 30.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough basketball.
All right, Sam, do you want to go first? Do you want to do your presentation?
Yeah. No, I only talk about basketball because after that Vikings game, it was basketball season.
Oh, yeah. And then I went and watched it again on repeat the next weekend.
How would you do
Yeah.
that?
How do I share my screen? Present.
I think
Entire
I'm playing.
screen.
I think I'm playing Lamar Jackson. Oh. That was a close one.
Ooh, what do we got?
All right. You ready for my one slide?
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Is it a lighthouse?
That was a great presentation.
Oh boy.
This is the other stud of the week. The free agent offers report.
Where'd you get that picture? Oh my God.
So, just in
my
case
God.
nobody else was watching the offers report this week, like Herman and I were, just wanted to let everyone know that I got every single one of Herman's players.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. That's my first thing I do every Wednesday morning. I wake up, I'm all excited. Ooh, who did I get? Especially in this league, and that one hurt.
That was incredible. Fantastic job.
That was great. You set the bar really high for presentations
I
going
love
forward.
the PowerPoint.
All right.
Yeah,
And
it's got to
then-
flop down on his head.
All right. So I wanted to change my team name this week because you guys keep calling it Juice's team. I was trying to come up with a funny name, and I actually found Juice's Airbus headshot, and I was going to use it. But ESPN's kind of weird. You have to have like a perfect PNG file hosted online. So I always use Imager to host my stuff and just put pictures up there. So I have my Josh Allen picture up here that I'm using right now just because I stuck it there. I find it somewhere, screenshot it, put it up here, and then I get to use it. So I went on here to put Juice's picture on here, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Like there's like, I can't tell if that's 8 or -8 upvotes. It's a -8 score, I think. And then there's a comment. I was like, oh, what's this weird comment? And so I look at it. So I'll leave you with that. All right, guys.
Bye.